Happy Monday, family. How my beautiful queens and kings doing today on this marvelous Monday? I hope you had a good weekend. Rested. You probably did a lot of holiday shopping. However, if your weekend wasn't so good, I hope it gets better. I hope your week is much better than your weekend was. I hope it's productive. I hope it's filled with blessings, happiness, and joy, and let no one steal it from you. Because one thing we know is that you can be happy all day long, but when you have joy in your spirit, that comes from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So let that resonate in you like Him. Don't let the devil get the best of you, because inside of us, we always letting that, both sides win, that good and that evil, that God and that devil within. That's what we got to watch out more than anyone on the outside. It's that one that's fighting on the inside. But we always want to be better than we was yesterday, right? So we all a work in progress. We all a work in progress. Welcome, welcome, all new subscribers. This is our loving, safe space where we talk about Country Wayne skits. I may on occasion do some beauty tips. I love, wig reviews as well, but I like to commentate on entertainment because, not only am I in the legal profession for over 30 years, working in law and government, I'm also an actress. So movies has always, since I was a little girl, been a thing for me, and I've been totally obsessed for probably going on 10 years with Wayne, and his videos, his skits started on Facebook, and absolutely love it. And it makes us think about a lot of things in life, and we get very invested in these characters, and some we may can relate to, some we may not, some we may know some other people that remind us of some of these characters. But we're going to get in here, and we're going to go to Skitlanta, and we're going to visit old Karen herself, Bethany. Now, I'm trying to stay objective to this part of this storyline, because we know Bethany. She's the woman we love to hate, right? Makes us very angry, stirs up emotions, but I'm going to try to be objective with this. Now, this one is about how Brooke snaps on Bethany on the way out the door. Look like she gonna make a hotel move, y'all. like it won't be Larry this time. It's gonna be Bethany. She's fed up because of the situation she found out in the mail, which I give it to her benefit. She did just open the mail when she was on the phone with her friend Kathy, and she wasn't paying attention. She opened up the mail, noticed the charge, then realized, oh my God, this is Larry's mail. But in the meantime, what is this $457 and I think 69 cent charge from Walmart on Black Friday? We know Bethany has insecurities when it comes to Charlotte. Can you blame her? Come on. Bethany, Charlotte. Okay. However, from a woman's point of view, from a woman who's married, let's say, Bethany aside, let's say Bethany had a beautiful personality, got along with Shara, total opposite of the Bethany we know, right? I'm putting myself in putting this in my position. Hold on one second, fam. Oh, I'm like Shayla. I got something coming from DoorDash. I ain't realized the time. Hold up. I'm back. Got my little goodies. Sometimes we don't feel like cooking, and that's our business, right? In the words of our sis Tabitha Brown. Yes. So, Bethany, as a woman, and my husband made a purchase. Yes, it was an oversight. Many times in marriages we have, This is one of the reasons why Anthony don't want to share his account, right? Want to keep it secret. But Larry, I guess, got his own personal account. I'm sure Bethany has hers, and then they have a joint. That's fine. But now you go in your husband's account and see he has a significant amount of money. We're still married. This is still coming out of the household. Just to say I do what with my money, but okay, what? Like just communicate that. Larry should have communicated that. Now Brooke got in it. Destiny got in it. Old Bethany sneaking around because she want to know, but she should have just came out and asked. All of this trying to get in Shara's apartment to find out if a TV is in there is really crazy. Because now you're getting these children in it and they really have nothing to do with that. That's really between you and Larry. It ain't even Shara's fault because she ain't even asked for the TV. So that's a communication that should have been done. Larry should have said something. Bethany, she would have blew up. But Bethany aside in her personality, if she was a totally different person, just let me know that. Especially if, and I get along with the child's mother, I'm not insecure like that. Just let me know. That was a nice gesture. I might have said, well, did you have, did it have to be so expensive? What kind of TV it is? I may have asked some questions. Did you find a need for it? What did Shara ask for? Did you just do it? Did you feel a need? Because, Brooke has a TV in her room at Shara's apartment. So it can get questionable and it can get sticky. That's a gray area, but it depends on the relationship with the two, the relationship, with the biological mother and, the bonus mom. So, and if you get along, it's probably wouldn't even been an issue, but it's such a different thing when it comes to Bethany and Shara. They don't have that. Bethany is horrible. She calls her names. It's a lot to that. So, I just want to address that subject and put in the comments if you have something to lend to that. If you've been in that situation with co-parenting and giving gifts, where do you draw the line? And who do you think is so wrong in this situation? Bethany's crazy personality aside, because she's crying hurt right now. As always, she feels she's not heard. But Bethany, it's kind of hard to feel bad for Bethany or feel sorry or even feel her plight when she cries and get erratic and feel some kind of way because of how you are as a person. But let's get in here.
Love you too, Destiny.
Well, see you later, Auntie Bethany.
No, not even with the sarcastic.
See you later. And see you right there.
Wait, stop.
Where's the love on that?
Shut the door, please. It is Christmas, and you're not making a big deal about a freaking TV.
I'm not making the big deal. Your dad is.
But see what I mean? She said, Destiny, I want to applaud her because Destiny has been very good. Kept her mouth shut. She's been fine. Brooke has been the more vocal one. I get what she's saying now about it's Christmas. Stop acting like that. But see, that smart remark, thinking for people that Destiny didn't mean what she said when she made a nice gesture to think that it was fake or you can't win for losing with Bethany. And this is what I mean about not feeling sorry for her because she's so freaking nasty.
I told you were in the wrong. You should have came home and told her about the TV.
But did you tell me to take the TV back?
It's not about that. I said that you were in the wrong because you should have came home and told her about the TV.
Well, we were separated at the time. I was busy trying to...
trying to please your ex-wife. Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's what my mom... Or, for instance, when she came over,
that's my mom.
You rang your mouth to my mom. You just made it bigger.
Run my mouth, Brooke. Now you just hold on. I didn't run my mouth to anybody.
Then she comes over and you're like,
let's get that straight.
I'm gonna send you to jail. Like,
no.
And
why did I say that? And why did I say that, Brooke? Why did I say that? Because your mom threatened me once again.
Times I'll tell you to be the bigger person.
No. I am not gonna sit here and let your mom continue to threaten me without repercussions. You didn't hear that, did you?
But
every time I try to tell you that Shara threatens me, you just go, oh, well, it's her circumstances, I'm sure. Yeah, you're in the wrong. What did you do, Bethany, to cause that?
But you keep threatening to put people in jail.
No.
Why?
I haven't threatened to do that in a while.
It isn't
You call the police on her.
In a while.
You have no room to talk because you make the situation bigger than
There we go.
Never
There we
threatened to call the police on anybody in this house. She threatened to call the police on a 15-year-old child and your mother.
And you know what?
Hide? Oh my God.
And you know what? I haven't had any problems with it because I've been trying to stay away from her.
If you didn't think it was nothing to hide, you would have came home and told her. It would have been
there you go,
right?
Well,
if you would have just communicated to him instead of asking us, the situation would have been
Exactly.
I was trying, but I didn't want to accuse. That's the thing.
Come on,
asking questions and then saying, "Hey,
you
I need to."
assumed that.
that's not accusing.
What's the
Like, if you
assumption?
went up to him,
It wasn't
let me talk.
What did they make out?
If
What's the
you went
assumption?
up
Let's break
to
it
him and you
down.
was like, listen, I seen a charge, I accidentally opened your mail, whatever, and said, did you buy her a TV because I seen it at the house? You went over to Snoop, let's be real.
I
right?
did. No, I did
Whatever.
not go over there
You
to
know,
Snoop. How many times have I? No. Pause for 2 seconds. How many times have I asked you to spend girl time with me?
You have asked.
And how many times have
Right?
you denied me? Every time. So this time I wasn't going to take no for an answer. I was going to actually spend girl time with you guys.
Okay.
And you know what? Did we have a good time this morning?
Yeah, we did.
Did
Okay,
we?
so let's see your attention
Okay.
here. You could have came straight home or called him and said, hey, what's up, TV? I don't know if you would have told the truth or not.
It's a shame when a 17-year-old has more common sense
Yeah,
than
you
an
didn't have
adult.
no cause
Well,
for the situation
that goes
either.
both ways, Larry, because you don't have common
He's
sense enough to
talking about-
communicate with your own wife. I told you, and I've
Oh,
accepted
wait,
the
let me ask
apology
you a
and
question.
told you
When,
I was in the wrong.
Wait a minute. When Natasha was over here, and they got real quiet when I walked in the room,
Mhm.
were you talking to her about that?
I was talking to her about the case, and she does know that we've been having issues.
No. Did you talk to her about our situation and the TV issues and
She
stuff
knows
like that?
you left during Thanksgiving, and she knows that we've been having problems.
Huh? So now she went from your lawyer to your marriage counselor?
She's given me some advice.
It's funny the dynamics of Natasha and Bethany's relationship. But see, it just goes to show you, Bethany, that when you get to know a person, because you needed a shoulder to cry on, because you needed somebody to vent to. I see she has Kathy, her college friend, because I was gonna say Bethany don't have any friends, but she had a friend Kathy she was talking to when she opened up Larry's Mail from college. So she does have college friends. But you know, she deep down inside evidently respect Natasha enough to try to get advice from her on how to handle the situation. And maybe so because as a Black woman, maybe, you know, dealing with a Black man, she felt that Natasha was maybe better to get advice from. Plus, she's there to help her with the case. So I think that level of respect is starting to grow on Bethany for Natasha. She's looking at her in a different light because she has been there to talk to Bethany, lend her a little advice, help to calm her down. And, you know, she's been that shoulder to lean on. So, yeah, Bethany.
Yeah.
How's she gonna give you back? You don't even like her. Y'all not even friends.
Actually, I do have a lot more respect for her than I used to.
Oh, because you're paying her.
No, it's not. See, there you go. Assumption. No. She has treated me with a lot more respect than you have lately.
Talking about
Isn't
something
she
that
your
has
lawyer?
nothing to do with the situation.
She's not doing this pro bono, is she?
No, she's not.
You're paying her, and you use the time that you're paying her for your case to talk about our personal issues. Girl,
And I shouldn't have to do that.
You're
because
talking about something that has nothing to do with it.
I'm trying to establish a base here. She knew what was going on,
No.
yet she tried to get the facts,
Brooks,
all the
yeah.
evidence. That's why she went to your mom's house.
and
take
evidence
you to
should
breakfast.
not had to have been given or gotten if you would have been honest and upfront with
Yeah,
me.
both wrong. Case solved.
I did not go over there to Snoop though.
Both
I
of them.
actually
did.
no, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't, Larry.
You
You
did.
want to
You
accuse me
did.
without having
Bethany.
Bethany, you're gonna have a heart attack.
Yes, because you're always accusing me when I'm not in the wrong.
Well,
I'm not in the wrong this time.
she said the same thing that I said.
And she
Two
and-
against
and
one,
she and
there
I
it is.
had-
You still in the wrong. You think you always right. You still in the wrong.
I'm
There
gonna
we
tell
go.
her I'm right.
And even the person that argues with me the most in this house thinks you're in the wrong.
You think you have an
Sometimes I
ally
am, and
now.
I agree with that statement. But
You-
this fact,
oh,
I am not.
You think you have an ally now? You
No.
don't.
I didn't say that.
Y'all are both childish. Talk about allies. Y'all couldn't.
I
Well-
know nobody has to be on nobody's side. Clearly, y'all need
Yeah,
to
you.
figure it out.
I'm just tired of
For you to
fighting.
go
And I'm
and tell mom and know that she was gonna come
Look at
here
the
and give
children.
like a big
Wiser
reaction
than
out
the
of that,
adults.
you made the situation bigger than what it was. We could have handled this.
You damn
in-house.
right I told your mother because she was wrong for how she went about it. She shouldn't have brought you
You
to
know
it.
why you couldn't just talk to her about it? Why did you have to
Exactly.
bring my auntie in this and do all
Now
that?
she's going to sell mom in jail, so it's your fault too, and it's her fault. While she leaving, I'm done. Both
Hey,
of y'all. Y'all just stress me out all
I'm done with
day.
both of y'all.
Now
Okay,
your
well,
wife's
listen.
gone and
Okay,
everybody
now your
gone.
wife gone.
Calm down. Now, hey, wait, hold, hey. Well, y'all want to do something? Y'all want to? We can do something. I mean, just
Larry, like, you want to do something? Look at poor Bethany. Now, I should say poor Bethany, but oh my God, that was a lot. And the children are like, They're like, it's both of y'all faults. Communicate with your wife. Yes, she shouldn't have dragged us in, but if you had mentioned to her, we wouldn't even be in this. Now your wife is gone. You got my mama in it. It's just a mess. It's a mess. What do y'all think? Give y'all views on this sticky situation. Bethany off somewhere with her bag. Look at her. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This is a hoot. You hear me?